The universe is about to flip this collective's life in basically 180 degrees. This collective is about to receive financial blessings, is about to receive love, is about to receive attention, support, divine union, so many different things. My battery's at 77%. It's 12:44 as I'm starting this channel. As you can see, I'm not even physically ready for the day, but I like to call it my magical shower. I was in my magical shower and I was channeling in this collective. I really want to point out that this is a specific collective too. This is a group of individuals that has, I say recently, but in the grand scheme of things, they're showing me from like 2 months to 20 years. So recently really doesn't mean anything here, but recently chose themselves. Recently cut off people, recently really started to step into their power. And this particular collective hasn't really seen the benefits of it yet. Now let me explain. When we choose ourselves, when we step into our authenticity, we often are super excited because we see all of the opportunities, all of the people, all of the advancements that are associated with it. But we have to fully dissolve our current reality and our current timeline to get to that point. You must give something in order to get. And so this collective has been kind of, I'm literally seeing construction zone, okay? You guys have been in the construction zone of your life where things are kind of getting rerouted, things are getting rebuilt, people are leaving. Like, it's just getting structured to what you need it to be. Confirmation. And again, as you're in this construction zone, nobody loves living near construction, driving through construction. It's not a fun time, but it's necessary in order to build what we need to build, to have the re-infrastructure that we need to have. And so, yes, right now is probably filled with a lot of chaos, with a lot of turmoil. And again, you're kind of calling out to the universe and wondering when these things are going to happen. And I'm here to tell you that construction date, that finalization date it's coming up quick. Okay? The way, and there's like, I'm seeing like a ribbon cutting ceremony. I'm seeing like a unveiling. All of that chaos, all of that annoyance, all of that disruptance that happened from the initial traffic and the initial construction, it's almost like as soon as you see the beauty of what was built, as soon as you enjoy the space, as soon as you see the people, it's like, it's gonna almost just be forgotten about. So we're gonna get some cards. I was straight channeling for like 2 minutes and 30 seconds there, but seriously, I'm seeing so many visualizations. And again, it's been a long process for this collective. It's been a long process. It's been a rough process. They keep giving me examples as well of these past people specifically that you had to let go, trying to come back in, trying to make you feel guilty, making you second guess yourself. And Spirit is really about to show you again why those people couldn't come in this new chapter of life with you. Like, they literally, it would be like a cheetah standing out in the open. Like, it just would not make sense. People would be looking, like, it's gonna make sense in a short amount of time. And again, I know time is so retrospective, and I said recently, and it was 2 months to 20 years. So you know what I mean? Soon may take longer than what your human body is wanting, but you have to trust in the process. And I'm here to just remind you that flip, that turn of the axis is happening as we speak. Both of my cats have been absolutely going crazy, and I split it to the Queen of Cups and the Seven of Wands. You fought for this. Okay, a lot of people, you'll hear other tarot readers talk about this, you'll hear other spiritualists talk about this, but a lot of the people who are the most calm, who are the most level-headed, have been through some tough shit to get to that point. And that's exactly where Spirit is. All of this construction, all of this was, you know, not to piss you off, but to have you further relish and appreciate the area that you're going into. And because of all of the things that you have been through, because of all of the obstacles you've surmounted, you're going to be able to express yourself more emotionally. And the Queen of Cups, I want to remind you, she's not all love and light. She's not all like, she will tell you as it is. She's, at the end of the day, an emotionally regulant person, which doesn't mean that they're all just on the uppity side of emotions, but it means that there is a balance between the two and they know how to communicate it. So you've been really learning how to communicate frustrations, learning how to, I'm hearing advocate for yourself as well during this time. And these are all of those learning processes and all of those lessons that needed to be experienced so that, again, as this construction process is unveiled, you're ready to, literally, I'm like seeing like a brand new town. Like, the visuals I'm getting right now are insane. And so some of you guys as well have been like, this construction period has been taking so long. It's not just filling in a pothole. Okay, like some of you guys, I'm seeing literally buildings and structures and parks and public areas and small business. Like, you're really, and I know this is more metaphorical and more spiritual than anything, but you're really stepping into the place that you want to be. So of course it's going to take some time to get everything, kind of all of the ducks in the row. The Fool! Get ready for this new journey. Literally, Spirit is like, things are about to happen, okay? We have the Moon, the Ace of Cups, and the Page of Coins. So there is still some unsettling kind of residual feelings. Again, you're still, it's like the Four of Cups here. Spirit needs you to remain positive during this time, okay? And I know this collective, a lot of us have been waiting a long time. Okay, I understand. I can 100% empathize with the frustration. But the real reality of the situation is if you just continue to dwell on what didn't work, if you continue to think that it's taking so long, that it won't happen to you because it's been taking so long, yada, 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 whatever the excuses are, the universe quite literally has that Fool, the brand new cup, the Ace of Cups, waiting for you. Waiting for you. And I was talking about love in the beginning, but more than anything, I paused it at 5:55 as my cat is gnawing, clawing at my wave, like my ocean tapestry. So talk about water, talk about emotions coming forward. And you know, for some of you who are less interested in the romantic and the friendship, this is more than just that. It is coming back to self. I think for so long I'm hearing survival mode. I'm hearing it is what it is. You've lost a little bit of that zest or that lust for life, okay? And Spirit is really coming in again. But here is the thing. You have to remain optimistic. You have to remain positive because, again, that cup, that overflow of love, of support, of just appreciation. Appreciation for where you're going. Appreciation. This is, again, Page of Coins. This is going to be a place where you can start to really plant the seeds that you've been waiting for. A lot of this collective, you guys have a bunch of ideas, have a bunch of goals, and it's like you couldn't plant the seeds in a toxic environment, in toxic soil. And so this new place is going to be perfect for you. But again, Spirit is really reminding you with the Moon to really face anything that you need to face at this time. To really dissolve any of those contracts, to really just understand that you are stepping into a positive direction, that you are going to get the things that you want, that you are going to live the life that you deserve and that you have been asking for and that you have been working so damn hard to receive. Okay? But there is a unraveling that needs to still occur. There is some shadow work that still needs to occur because until that happens, until that last little layer is unraveled, Spirit won't be able to help you onto this new timeline. I'm gonna see if there's any other messages or any other cards. 8 of Wands. This is happening faster than you think, and I really feel like I'm coming in to be to say, hey, literally, we have the 9 of Wands, the 3 of Swords, the 8 of Swords, and Justice. I know the things that have happened to you are shitty. I know that the things that people have said, that people have done to you are horrible, and it has left you bruised and beaten and battered. But you have to trust in the justice system of, I'm hearing, spiritual courts, and understand that karma is being served. And if you sit and dwell in these energies, again, it's like you can't move on. That is exactly what this Moon is embodying. It's not to forgive and forget. It's not to operate in toxic positivity. It's not to diminishes the experiences that you have gone through. But if you continue to live in that timeline, to continue to believe that only those experiences are bound for you, you're not going to be able to do what you need to do. And seriously, I'm hearing spiritual courts. You have to trust in the divine. You have to trust in your ancestors and your guides and your deities and your team in delivering this justice. And part of this justice is you moving on from that situation and that energy and being able to plant the new seeds and be able to have a new form of love. So do your ancestors, do your spirit team a favor, because they don't like to see you in this energy. They want to see you get out of it. The 4 of Cups, you have to take the opportunity to get out of it. Take the opportunity to get out of it and call that the justice. You living your life, you getting everything that you didn't think that you were going to get, that people told you you would never receive. Let that be the justice you need, okay? Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck as I'm wrapping it up. You deserve your success, your stability, your happiness, and your abundance. Go get it, babe. It's here for you.